Hi, my name is Alondra and welcome back to the Spartan Times episode 24. Our first story for today is what are you gonna do this summer? Here's Nick with the story.
Hey guys, it's Nick here, and as you already know, summer's coming along in a couple of weeks, and as any normal person would start doing, they'll start coming up with plans for the summer. So I went around asking people what they wanted to do for summer, and here's what I got. What are your plans during the summer, Kenneth?
Right now, I got accepted to one of my favorite schools, LSU. So I'll be going to set up in Louisiana to get my culinary degree started off and jump off from there.
It sounds like your summer's pretty packed.
Very much. I start my classes like right after graduation, so yeah, I'm gonna be pretty busy come July. Come June and July, I'll be pretty busy. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm going to be training a lot for dance because I plan on continuing to be a coach, and I should be going to UTEP attending summer classes.
This summer, I'm gonna skate, I'm gonna try to learn drums, I'm gonna find new music, I'm gonna get new clothes.
I'm gonna start driving. Yeah. Just hang out with my friends, drive. That's all.
Alright guys, hopefully summer ends up being as fun as we all want it to be. This is Nick. Have a good rest of your day, Spartans.
Hey there, Spartans, it's me, Jonathan, back at it again with the Spartan Times. This summer, I plan on going to Arizona to see the Grand Canyon, stay in a cabin in the middle of the woods with no air conditioning, and just vibe to whatever Arizona can offer to me. But what can complete the vibe to a place that's somewhat cheaper than California without music? Here's Gael and Ashley's story about what are people listening to music this summer.
Summer's coming up, so we decided to ask students about their favorite summer music. So let's check it out.
Hey, my name is Cassandra. My name is Alondra, and we're the twins from the Spartan Times. My favorite summer album would have to be Dawn FM by The Weeknd because he has some good music that you can vibe to, definitely in the summer, like in the pool, you know. My favorite album would be Fine Line by Harry Styles, or his new album, which I haven't listened to, but I just know it'll be good. So yeah.
There ain't no gold in this river that I've been.
My name is Sebastian Anchondo, and I think the song I'm gonna be bumping to more this summer is gonna be "Rich Spirits" by Kendrick Lamar. It's been a minute since he's dropped an album, and I thought it was pretty fire.
Hi, my name is Emiliano, and my summer artist will be Eminem, just because I like his songs and I grew up watching.
Was that some good music, Spartan? With that being said, have a good summer and enjoy your music.
Thank you, Ashley and Guy, for that awesome video. I think Bad Bunny in the album is something I will definitely be listening to this summer.
A continuación tenemos un video hecho por Ariana que nos muestra cómo las redes sociales han afectado la vida de los adolescentes.
They strive to look like that, and it's something that you just will never be able to obtain. It's just it's an unrealistic image, and it's not realistic for 90% of the population.
No, I'm not, because I feel like I don't really need to rely on my phone.
Yeah, I would probably say I'm addicted to my phone.
Yes, I am, because I feel like I'm always checking it.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm partially addicted to my phone.
What? Don't expose me like that, bruh.
Oof.
Oh God.
7 hours and 13 minutes. I didn't mean to lie.
It's not pulling it up, but it's probably around 6.5 hours a day.
It says daily average 7 hours and 34 minutes.
Oh, daily average is 3 hours right now. That's crazy. That's not right. But I know like 2 weeks ago or something, I had like 13 hours on it, to be honest.
Some days I feel like more good about myself. I feel like confident, but at the same time, no. I do compare myself to a lot of other people. I mean, yeah, definitely, because there's always these high expectations that that no one can like ever meet. People like expect women to look some certain way, even though I'm still like a girl, like I'm still little. Can't always meet those expectations for everybody.
Yeah, I'm happy with the way I look. I don't know how to smile for pictures, but overall, I think I'm happy with the way I look. Honestly, I used to be self-conscious about the way I look, like always wearing hoodies and stuff, even though it's 100 degrees out. And then I realized, like, why? Like, just be positive, because it's all mental. You shouldn't care about what other people think, as long as you're happy.
Yes, social media is toxic for younger people because younger people are really easily influenced by other things than older people. So, like 14 down.
I mean, probably anyone under 13, but even people over 13, it depends on
I
maturity.
feel like now kids are like even more young when they get social media. Just right away start seeing those again, like those beauty standards, and like it makes just little kids are mean to each other like all the time. So I feel like it just makes everything worse.
I actually don't know the answer to that question because social media is like such a big part of our lives.
So I don't think it would be better, because through social media, I'm able to self-promote my work, such as photography or making YouTube videos. But it can also be super draining if you're using it in the wrong ways, if you're too focused on other people.
No, because I mean, there's always gonna be those beauty standards, like with models and people on TV. Like even if it's not on social media, like there's magazines, there's TVs, there's things like that. So there's always gonna be a beauty standard that women should be and act and look a certain way. I feel like girls expect the bare minimum from guys now. But guys will always expect more from a girl, and they always expect a girl to look and act a certain way. And I mean, maybe I'm being biased because I don't know the perception of a guy, but I think definitely that girls have harder beauty standards than men.
I feel like it's getting to a point where it's more of the same, but it's definitely been more targeted towards the girls and how they should look like, and the over-sexualization of like Instagram and maybe even TikTok at some point. But it's getting there to that point with boys too. Slay.
I'm a motivational speaker. I'm like Gary Vee. Have you seen me? I'm just kidding.
He was like, yeah.
Hey guys, that was my video on effects of social media. I feel like it's a very important topic and something we should talk about. Next, we have a video from Natalia talking about how high expectations can affect students today.
Have any of you felt pressured or anxious to be perfect or don't know what to do? That is because of two things: having high expectations and low expectations. Now, how can having high and low expectations affect you? They can affect you by feeling like you have to be perfect all the time and being very self-critical. And having low expectations can affect you by feeling like you have no purpose and no directions, and can lead you to having relationships with people who don't have your best interest in mind. Now, with this in mind, I went around and asked you how you felt about these expectations, and here's what I found.
Okay, I think parents expect too much from teens, but it's normal because, well, obviously they're your kids, so you want the best for them?
Yes, because we're a newer generation, so we have a lot to like change and stuff in the world, but also I feel like, I feel like we have a lot to just fix overall, and it's going to take a really long time for us to do that, so we have to hold ourselves to a higher standard in order to get these things done.
Imagine just turning 15 and having people expect you to know what you want to do with your life, like what kind of college you want to go to, what kind of job you want. Then add in parents and teachers wanting you to get the best grades at school,
and then add the expectations outside of school. This is the type of things that is expected from teens, and this could overwhelm any teenager, and most of them don't know how to manage the time and stress.
It gets really rough sometimes because we have to like really step up to the plate.
Doesn't make me feel anything more. Like when it comes from my parents, I feel more stressed, but eventually you get over it.
Some ways to deal with feeling overwhelmed because of expectations are to set realistic goals, think and decide with a clear mind, because emotions could compel us to make rash decisions, learn to adapt and evolve, and learn from your mistakes.
Expectations for yourself. And obviously people are going to have expectations for you, but have expectations for yourself, because once those expectations from other people come, it won't be as hard.
I would say do your best, but also, take a lot of care of yourself. Just do stuff that you really like to do and maybe try to incorporate it into stuff that actually needs to get done.
Thank you to all the people who helped make this video. And I hope that this has helped you get a better understanding on expectations and how to handle them properly.
That was a great video on expectations. I honestly think everybody should have expectations on themselves.
Next up, we have a video on tips for upcoming freshmen. Actually, Nick, do you have any tips for upcoming freshmen?
I do. One of my tips for upcoming freshmen would be to not run to the lunch line. Like, the lunch isn't going anywhere. Do you have any tips, Emily?
Probably just learning how to walk in the halls.
Well, hopefully freshmen get the idea with this next video coming up. This has been Nick
And Emily, signing off.
Be awesome. Be yourself. Just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm sorry. Can we restart that again? My tips for next year freshmen is I think you guys should be yourself. You guys should dress unique. We need a lot more uniqueness in this high school. And don't be afraid to join clubs or to join any fine arts programs, because I really think you guys will enjoy this. Coming as a senior, I do regret not joining a lot of clubs or programs. So,
what is your grade?
I'm a junior.
What is your advice for incoming freshmen?
Stay on top of your stuff and focus on school rather than friends.
Would you like a piece of candy? Take one. Take one. What's your grade?
Junior.
What's your advice to incoming freshmen?
To join as many clubs and organizations as you can. Experience.
Do you want some candy?
Yeah, I'll take some candy.
Have one.
Thank you.
What's your grade?
I'm a senior.
What's your advice to incoming freshmen?
Try to be a good person. Make the right choices whenever you can.
Would you like a piece of candy?
I would.
What's your grade?
I'm a junior.
What's your advice to incoming freshmen?
Don't speak. You're annoying. And don't post on social media.
Would you like a piece of candy?
Yes.
He's behind me, isn't he? I think having older friends in the school who have already been around and know the layout of the school is kind of important, because your first day here, you're going to get lost. You're bound to get lost. And I think it's just easier having older friends to be able to help you know where to go, find your classes. I think it just makes life a lot easier. Also, if I see you in the halls and you're a freshman, run.
Stay away from the white van. They'll try tricking you with candy, fidget spinners. There's no fidget spinners in the inside. Yeah.
Would you like a piece of candy? Into the sunset they go, as they go.